This is from Schubert's Winterreise, number 9, Irrlicht, or Will o' the Wisp, that electrical phenomenon found in swampy areas. Let's listen. We're in B minor with cadences at measures 2 and 4. Nothing, and I mean nothing, prepares us for the downbeat of 5. It's a tonic major chord with a flatted ninth in the melody. If we look ahead to measure 6, we see that there's a cadence to E minor. So revisiting measure 5, we can call it a 5-7 of 4, analyzed in E minor as a 5-9. Notice that there is no 7th to soften the blow. Take a look at the pedal B in measures 5, 6, and 7. It anchors us to the key of B major this time in measure 8. We immediately get a 5-7 to 1 in the key of C major. So how do we get to the G7 chord from a B major triad? Pivot note. The B at the top stays and the other notes move around obligingly to a G7, and onward to a brief foray in C until measure 11. Where we get a 1-6-4, 5-7 to 1 in B minor in measure 12. It is the move from C to B minor that we want to highlight in this video. The C triad in the first inversion becomes a flatted second to B minor and is known as the Neapolitan sixth. Conventionally, it is in the first inversion, making the interval of a sixth from the bass note to the tonic, and it makes the bass the fourth degree to the key of B minor. So it becomes a chromatic coloration for the subdominant. Let's hear an example from Schubert's hero Beethoven. There is a striking instance of it in Beethoven's 7th Symphony toward the end of the first movement. Let's give a listen. We're in A, and Beethoven gives us the Neapolitan treatment with the chromatic notes placed in the melody. A delightful surprise. Back to Schubert. Notice that in measure 9, he gives us the tonic C in the melody, and so that we don't miss the C idea, he outlines the C major chord in the melody. Measures 9 and 10 are a 1-6-4, 5-7, and 1 in C, and then, and only then, do we get the first inversion at the end of measure 14. That's our pivot chord, the Neapolitan sixth. Schubert repeats the idea immediately, and the rest of the piece eases beautifully to a close in B minor. So besides the obvious romantic gesture in the remote harmonic moves, what's the point? I could simply show you a model of the Neapolitan sixth. Well, we might all know about the Neapolitan sixth chord, but the real delight is in hearing a genius use it to make amazing music with it. Thanks for watching and listening.